Okay, I'm going to start the second half, do another 3 royal rounds worth of drawing my bow for a full 144 draws today. And like last time, between each royal round worth, I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes to give me a little bit of downtime for my back and arms. Or between each end of a royal round, 2 minutes. Between each royal round, 5. The first half of this was filmed over about 49 minutes. Some of that was me talking and describing stuff. A royal round or a York round is an endurance shoot. Like I said earlier, it equals 144 arrows downrange, 2.3 to 2.4 miles of walking, and depending on how many people are on the line, can take between 3 to 5 hours to complete. So here we go. This is royal round 4. End 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, start my timer. Mark down on my check sheet. And have a little bit of water. Right now, the hardest part for me is not picking the bow back up and doing another set, just because I know I can do it before the timer goes off. I need to actually slow down and let myself have the recovery time between each one, or else I could probably really hurt myself. Actually, I'm going to grab something. The torch from earlier. Okay. Okay, set number 2, or end 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do the upkeep. Start the timer. Set 4-2 is done, or round 4-2 is done. So like I said earlier, I got in these new torches. Torch might not be the right word. Lights for events. They did come charged. I forgot that they actually have a light meter. So if there's enough light, it won't turn on. But here's how it looks with the with it thinking it's dark. What this does is it lets me keep these things running the whole time of the event, and they'll turn off in the day, recharge, and turn back on automatically at night. So that gives an actual good idea of how this actually looks. And again, it does look better in person than it does on camera. Okay. Put me in the right channel on Discord for right now. I can start putting my glove back on. I'm missing my bracer. I'll put that on after this end. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, start the timer. Number 3 is down. So I also have a couple other bows up here. Let's see. First of all, this is the crossbow I'm working on. The body's mahogany. When I did the routing on it with the CNC router, while the inside channel is all lined up properly, the outside has a little bit of lip where the bodies didn't fully align, so I have to take a router to that. I have all the parts for it. I have to carve a roller nut. So I'm hoping to eventually move to that for target. I have this, which is not my bear. There we go. This is a Damon Howitt. It's also a 30-pound bow. Unfortunately, this one has limb twists, so I don't shoot it. This was given to me by a friend who, their family has had it for a while, but they have not been shooting it all. And then I have this one. Wow, it's been up there a while. It's all dusty. This is my Bear Bow Black Bear. It was made roughly between 1972 and 1976 area, so this is actually older than me by at least 3 years. It's a 35-pound bow, originally rated at 40 pounds. It spent many years at Boy Scout camp, and sadly, through that, it saw a lot of abuse. Not that they're bad on bows, it's just they would usually string up the bow at the beginning of the summer and leave them strung all through summer. And so over that time, the bow dropped from 40-pound draw weight to 35. This is what I started shooting with before I dropped down to the 30-pound. One of my goals is to be able to shoot this one for a York exercise because I'll be working with a higher weight. It should help me handle the 30-pound bow a little bit better. It also means as I get near my full draw length, I'm nearing about 50 pounds of pull on it. Okay, glove up. And I should have showed the bows off after this one because I'd have had the time better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Set for 5 minutes. Royal round number 4 is done. This is actually 2/3 of the draws that would be needed for a York. And this is about where I made it to last night, and I'm feeling better. Although I had less time between attempts last night. So for the crossbow, it was designed off of the Alchem plan. Instead of just carving the channel for the bolt to rest into the body itself, it was designed, and the design was modified to have a shelf. I'd have loved to have had a one-part shelf, but the wood stock I had to work on this did not make that a feasible option. I should have designed it so that the break was about there, giving this area a little bit more strength. This is so if over time, and if something's not aligned, if the bowstring damages about right there where the arrow rests or the bolt rests, I can just delaminate this shelf off, put a new one on, and I don't have to worry about repairing the main body. So like I said, the body is actually mahogany. The shelf is teak, and I'm hoping once it's fully done and fully oiled up, it's going to really look nice. I've also already got my bolts. These were made by Arcos Tim Lightfellow, who's out of the barony of Wyewood. Basically, they're long enough that he got 2 bolts out of each arrow shaft, just cutting them straight in half. I designed the cresting, and as you can see, it's fletched in my red and yellow to match my coat of arms. The cresting is also crested in my red and yellow. I ended up buying a full 2 dozen, so equivalent of a dozen arrow shafts. I can't wait to actually start being able to put these downrange, and I'm hoping the extra length on these will help with, if I'm shooting into a hay bale, I might be able to find them easier versus them bearing into the middle, and that can be a problem. Yeah, unfortunately, here in Ontario, we've actually got trees putting out pollen really heavily, and it's really been affecting me as well as other people I know. like it rained yesterday and the day before, but in like an hour or two after it stopped raining, my blue van was almost pure yellow. That's how much pollen is in our air right now. Okay, still got another minute and a half. It's actually kind of weird trying to think of stuff to talk about. Today I probably should have put on garb so I could have shared these. Right now I would have been in an event down in Blathanor called Embers and Ambrosia. I was going to be MICing their archery range. It's Embers and Ambrosia is Blathanor's big arts and science teaching event. So there's classes on archery, there's classes on heavy fighting, lots of arts and sciences classes. I know Mistress Marika usually runs a class on lampworking beads. She does amazing work with those. And like I said, I would be there right now, and I'm kind of wishing I had put on my garb so I could be at least joining in the virtual fun, but I didn't think ahead, sadly enough. And while I now currently live in Aquaterra, Blathanor is the barony I got my start in. I joined in 1998, took a hiatus in 2000 to 2014, and rejoined into Blathanor. And for the last almost 4 years, and it will be 4 years in December, I've lived in Aquaterra. Currently, I'm the Baronial Herald. Dismiss. So, yeah, the camera might be picking up a lot of glow from my big computer beside it. That's actually the computer I've been doing a lot of heraldry drawing on recently. Okay. Okay, this is Royal Round number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I totally forgot to put my bracer on. That's fine. I'll do it right now. Okay. Set between end timer back down to 2 minutes. Okay, that's set 1. And I believe in in the on-tier archery group, Arcos Tim did point out my count of 144 arrows does not include our warm-up shots we get to take. In a York, it's shot at 80 yards, or you start at 100 yards, you shoot 12 ends of 6 arrows for 72 arrows. Then you move up to 80 yards, shoot another 8 ends of 6 arrows. And then you move to 60 yards and shoot your last 6 ends. And for warm-up, we get one end at each of those ranges. So 144 arrows in the York, plus another 18 arrows becomes 162. Yeah, 162 arrows downrange. It's also shot longest range down to shortest range by the rules, where in a Royal Round, people might shoot it's a Royal Round in its spirit would be shot 40, 30, 20, and then a timed at 20 to indicate a oncoming army. That's not codified in the rules. And on tier for a York round, shooting 180-60 is codified in the rules. So you can't shoot the 60 before the 80. You can't save the 100 till last, which it has the most. I'd rather get that much done first. Okay, dismiss. Okay, end 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Ooh, that's longer than I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 2 sets down. Start my stopwatch, or my timer, I should say. Okay, I'm already halfway through Royal Round number 5. I'm actually thinking I'm going to make it through all 6. Love to get to a point where I can do all 6 in a row. That's going to take time, but the big point right now is I'm getting through them all in this day. Okay, let's see. 43 seconds left. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Start that. Boom that. Check message that just came in. Okay. Okay, bring back up my timer. Holy crap. That was set 3? Dismiss. I've already been going for 26 minutes. I'm trying my best not to draw as I'm bringing the bow up, because even though I do that when I'm actively shooting, I'm trying to actually have the same exact control per rep versus doing that on the way up, and then repping out 5 and then bringing back down. And actually, that's actually been pretty hard, because usually I bring my bow back down to rest, draw, put an arrow on, and as I come up, I'm pulling back. So let's start this next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is 2 royals down out of 3. Okay. Start for a 5-minute timer. Okay. And that equals 120 bow pulls right now. 24 to go. 5-minute timer's running. Have some more water. Look at this again, because I didn't notice it, and it might not be easily seen on a camera, but where the solar power panel connects into the top almost looks like a wick, which is a little bit of extra added detail that is kind of nice. And it's now dark enough in here, this will run without me covering the solar panel. There's my shooting glove. Move this back into out of the way. And again, the downtime waiting is actually one of the harder parts as well. And holy crap, it's 8. After this, I have to go make dinner that I probably should have started half hour ago. But I wanted to get this done before dinner. And I still have some heraldry to draw. One for the canton of Coldport. Have to redraw their arms in a vector-based. I still have to draw the populace badge for the Shire of Ramsgard, the populace badge for the Principality of the Summits, and, well, now that their populace badges have been properly figured out, Coron Rouge Herald has done a great job by figuring that out for the roll of arms he maintains for Ontir. And then I have, I have to draw the office badge for Silent Heraldry, which are the sign language heralds, which is just the herald badge with a hand over it, which I've got the herald badge drawn and I've got a hand in my digital assets, so it won't take too long to actually get that fixed. Dismiss, set that back down to 2. Okay, final royal round, end 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start. Mark. Now, there's another exercise you can do with your bow to help strengthen your back muscles in lieu of actually shooting. Say I've actually got my bow at draw. Instead of me bringing my draw arm forward and back, I bring my bow arm while maintaining the bow's position. So I'm getting that same type of workout with my other arm versus it being posted partially bent. You'll notice I actually chose not to draw to demonstrate that. I want to not wear myself out more than I already am right now. Okay. I need to get a higher stand for the monitor, for the laptop to sit on. That I can stand a little bit closer, and I don't have to be as conscious of how I'm standing. One, two, three, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second to last rest period. I actually have not looked at how long one of my bolts is compared to. So the bolt's probably going to actually stick off the front of the crossbow by about that much. But I mean, Volk the Gray also, who's also an Arcurius, I believe his Arcos is Master Griffin. His crossbow bolts are about the same size. I believe Tim's are about cut to there. Let's see, who else do I know who shoots crossbow? I don't know how long Arcos Alexis are. I don't know how long Arcos Everards are. I know a lot of members of the Order of Grey Goose Chef who shoot crossbow. I think Aveen's are about the same length as Tim's. Let's see, who else? Michael's, I think, are about the same length as Tim's. Dearval's, I'm not familiar with her or her husband's crossbows as I am that she also shoots longbow. And I think recurve. What was that going off? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Start. Mark off set number 3. So I'm not actually going to knock and draw, but I was wrong. I think these arrows might be 31 inches, not 32. But so I'm not going to actually knock it. But when I'm back at my full draw length, you can see the tip of the arrow is barely in front of the shelf at all. And working with Tim on trying to get a good draw length for me, I pulled a 32-inch arrow off the back of my shelf. My back was feeling really good that day. I was able to fully engage and extend, which, like I said, you don't get arrow shafts longer than 32 inches. So this is me actually reining myself in a little bit because of the limitations of the equipment. I think you can get longer arrow shafts. They're not readily available, and I think they probably cost more. Okay, last set. Woohoo! In 30 seconds. And looks like this is going to be almost 50 minutes long also. Even with less explanation and talking. I mean, I probably slowed down a little bit over earlier, but even with a couple-hour break between rounds or between parts, it's still fatigue. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is, between the two videos, the equivalent of the arrows for a scored York round. 144 rounds. Going to probably do this over the course of 3 videos tomorrow. Just, again, a little bit more recovery between rounds. Just to prevent me from hurting myself, especially since I haven't actually put arrows downrange since February. Have a good night. This is Bjorn from On Tier signing off.